Hey guys, Stabhammer here, and welcome to the first or second video of hopefully daily uploads, or more than that, but at least daily. Now today we are going to be playing some Minecraft, and I am going to teach you how to build a good looking house. Alright, so the first step is that you have to choose a palette that blends into your surroundings. And in this case, our surroundings are gravel and grass. That's a lot of gravel. Is this entire mountain made of gravel? Over here, gravel. Up here, gravel. Over here, dirt and stone. Okay. Enough of that. On to the house building. So what we have to start with is the block palette. Now, what goes well with gravel, you might ask? Well, I'll show you what goes well with gravel, just as soon as I find something that goes well with gravel. So in this case, something that would go well with gravel, and we could probably use this for the edge, is this purple pillar. Look how well that blends in. Now, we're gonna need some blocks to contrast that, so this block will probably be something that we use for the roof. So that means that we need to have something that has stairs. Aha, perfect. Prismarine stairs. So this block will be our main color for the roof. And then we can use, yeah, why not? We can use some oak stairs as the border for the roof. So this is starting to look like a good house, but we need material for the walls. Now, what's a good thing for the walls? Aha! There are some stripped blocks of wood here. But since we've got it already, let's use sponge for the walls. Alright, so what you need to start by doing is you build out your frame. Now, a lot of those other YouTubers that do a lot of building, they'll tell you, you can't have a square frame. That's why we're not going to have a square frame. We're going to have a rectangular frame. You see, there's always a way around without really sacrificing your build style. Ah, darn, we forgot to choose the floor. Okay, I will just do that quickly. What's a good floor in this case? Puzzle. Perfect. Alright. Now we will finish building these pillars. And conveniently enough, since these are the pillars of the house, they are actually a pillar block. Now we will connect it up. And the next most important part is to fill in your walls properly. And make sure that you have good windows. Now, I haven't selected it yet, but we will need some stained glass to blend in with this properly. I'm also going to fill in the floor at the same time as filling in the walls. So first, let's construct the wall here. So we have to fill up the floor a minimal amount. This is looking good. Coming along quite nice. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to take the audio and just show you it in regular time, or if I'm going to do a fancy sped up outlook view of the whole thing. But since I don't have the replay mod, it's probably not going to be that. So we're going to come back. I'm going to come back once I have finished the walls. Alright, and we're back. And look at this house, already starting to look beautiful. Now we need to fill in the floor with our choice of floor block. I know I was going to choose stained glass for the window, but I just couldn't do it. I had to choose anvils. Because anvils make a great but expensive window. Always remember, if it's too expensive, don't worry. Just keep making it. That is the motto. Now, this is kind of a tutorial on how to build your house in your... This isn't exactly how to build your house in your single-player world. I might do that later. This is a single-player world. But what I'm essentially showing you is how to build a house that will dazzle your friends. Alright, now that we've done that, we need to build ourselves the, whatchamacallit, the roof. Now, you'll hear a lot of these YouTubers telling you that you want to have a sort of steep sloped roof, which is true, but all of those YouTubers, they can never quite get it right. So, for the first elevation, for the first one here, you just want to have this. Now I'll cut back to when this is finished on the other side. Now that that's done, I'm going to change the game mode to peaceful because this is mildly annoying that these are here. Peaceful. Be gone. Alright, now we're gonna have to get ourselves a bit of prismarine out here. What prismarine did I choose? Just regular prismarine, okay. Prismarine bricks. Now, what you want to do, if you elevate it by 2 blocks like this and then put your next stairs there. That's alright. 3 blocks. Okay, you're getting there. 5 blocks. Starting to look fancy. But what I really recommend is a 12 block elevation at a time, like this. Now, I'm going to cut back to when that's all done, because that's going to take a ridiculous amount of time to construct. Okay, we're back, and we've done the first set. Now I'm going to place the stairs while you're here, and tell you that since this house, and your house may not be, this house has an even base. So, not the next set of 12 high roof jumps in height, but the one after that, that's going to have, whatchamacallit, those two are going to be connected, as will be demonstrated shortly, when I cut to that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put all sorts of fancy things in editing or not. I haven't decided yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just start this first one here with you, so that you can get an idea. And if you're not doing this in creative mode, or you don't have /fly, then I recommend you get some diamond boots with feather falling, and have minimal items on you while building this, because you will die if you make the slightest wrong move. Now, if you're on a server, and you do want to impress your friends, then building this is not too bad of an idea. But you can build some other things. And I just want to inform you that this world in this sort of region here is 1.13, as you can see by the colored ocean, and it is going to be where I construct all of my building tutorials. And I'm going to try my best to keep them in this area, but they're going to be, if I can't keep them in this area, they're going to be edging off this ocean biome that we are in now, that we're next to. Some of them are going to be in the ocean biome, but near the edge, so you can find them if I ever put up a world download. Or give it out on a USB, as some YouTubers do. Now, I was up late last night, debating whether or not I should make an intro. And I decided that if I can figure out how to put a poll, or I get to the point where I can put a poll in the video, then I will ask you if I should make a proper intro, or just leave it as, hey guys, Stabhammer here, and welcome, or welcome back to. Also, as you can see down there, we have some turtles. And in the next episode, I cannot decide whether or not I want to make how to teach you how to make a realistic looking fish tank, or an abyss from which there's no return, that doesn't actually use the void, but instead concrete. Now, I realize that my voice may sound a bit boring, even though I am trying to put some amounts of energy into it. That's why, as a fix for that, I am going to edit in some background music, and as you might be able to find in the About section on my YouTube channel, it will most likely be from an artist known as Temanite, or from the YouTube channel known as NCS, which is No Copyright Sounds. And Temanite has already been given credit. And also there you can find the link to where I made my beautiful logo of Stabhammer. Hammer/knife. Alright, so we've almost reached the final stage, and I know I said I was gonna cut to when this was done earlier, but I decided to do talking instead. Also, the video needed to be longer than 10 minutes, so yeah. Otherwise, YouTube's algorithm will brutalize me. Probably going to be destroyed by YouTube's algorithm, even though it's my second most popular video. Now, for those of you who are still watching at this point, you'll be able to exit full screen, perhaps. And there are two buttons down there. One is red, and when you click it, it will magically turn white. And the other is white, and when you click it, I believe it turns blue. Those are the subscribe and like buttons. So, subscribe and hit that bell even, so you can get to see all sorts of my stuff first. And if you want, leave a comment saying first, and I will see who got the official first. And if I can figure out how to pin a comment, I will pin the official first on every video to the best of my ability, until the point where I get to like large amounts of comments that I can't scroll through and find the first one. Oh, sorry, I messed up. Now, we're not quite done yet after this, because we still have to fill in the inner wall with our inner wall block of sponge. And that is not the end either. So, now we've got a beautiful sloped roof, as you can see. Oh, forgot to add the stairs on top. And we also have to add the border. So that will entail using oak stairs and some oak plank blocks, sorry about that. Slipped up on my words there. To fill that in after we get this sponge done. So, gotta build this up. It's a good thing there's only 4 blocks. Otherwise, this will have taken a while as well. I really wish this was not a single-player world, so that way I could have world edit. I know there is a way to do that in vanilla, not server, but it is very difficult string of commands. Now, I'm not going to be showing you how to do the interior in this video, but in later videos I can show you how to do an interior. But I can give you a couple suggestions. Now, you see, you have this little bit of roof space above your main house. That little bit of roof space there. For those of you who like storage, like perhaps hopper storage, this is the perfect house for a large string of hopper storage. You have a ladder somewhere at the back that gets you to the top. Then you drop your stuff in the hoppers or chests up there. And then you can eventually make a filter to bring it all the way down. Pretty fancy. Now, I don't know how to do those at all. But if you want, I can learn and then teach you in a complex tutorial video. Now, we're going to finish off placing that. Very good, like that. But now we have to add the oak stairs overhang. So, first, we will just place the stairs, because that's the easy part. Then, after, we will place the planks. Whoops. Yeah, the easy part. Messed up on the first set. Good job, me. My recording timer is nearing 22 minutes now, but since there are a few jump cut edits, then that'll mean that it's a bit less. How much less? I don't know. But I might tell you in the description. You have to read the description to find out. And in the description, guess what? It's gonna tell you to subscribe, and like, and hit the bell. Now, I have a like goal for this video. I don't know if we'll reach it, but I hope we do. And my like goal for this video is exactly 4 likes. If we get over 4 likes, then I will make a part 2 doing the interior of this house specifically. That is what I will do for over 4 likes. Pretty good deal, eh? And when I say the interior, I do not mean that complex storage system, but I will do some sort of vast storage using both kinds of chests. In case you didn't know, then I will tell you, in Minecraft, now this is, like, something that was glorious to me when I first found out, very convenient. You can use trapped chests and regular chests to stack them right next to each other, so you can make a bulky block of storage without... You can make something that would, if just using one kind of chest, it would take you twice the space than it does. So yeah, there's that. Alright. Not really sure what to talk about besides what I'm doing, which is just finishing off. And then we will step back and take a look at the house after I change it today, so that'll be a little cut there because... Actually, you know what? This one won't be a cut. That change today will not be a cut because I am going to for one time only, special chance here. I'm gonna use the command to change it to daytime. Also, I'm gonna clear my hotbar here. There we go. Now, the command is /time set day. And now, I didn't know that this did that, but that's very convenient. Whoa, it's daytime. Exactly where the moon was is now where the sun is. Now, let's just destroy the palette here. And look at the perfect creation we have constructed. Now look at that. Even though this is just a regular house, it'll tower over your friend's actual towers. Look at that depth. Look at that plain, flat surface. Look at those abstract windows. Glorious. Well, that is going to do it for this video. Even though I said it like 3/4 of the way through the video, I'm going to tell you again, and probably should have told you at the beginning. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Tell your friends. Tell your local Walmart employee. Do whatever. Tell someone. My name is Stabhammer, and I will see you in the next video if I can actually turn my record.